Good afternoon, Renee, and how are you today?
Girl, it's on and popping, and you know that's right. I am good, good, good. And how are you today, Tina?
I am doing absolutely fantabulous. That is for
Well, then that's
sure.
cool beans. I'm excited to hear that. Excited to hear that. And you
Hmm.
know, Tina, we have a great show today, great topic and everything. And I want everybody to tune in because we're going to be talking about protocol, stage mom syndrome today.
Yes.
But Tina, I wanna surprise you because
Oh,
I want my audience, our audience, to know how wonderful you are to me, to the team at
oh,
Cameo, to my life as my sister, as my friend,
oh.
as my
Thank you.
associate in business. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, I have to shout out Tina Otero today because she is one
Oh,
phenomenal person. She's one phenomenal woman. She's one phenomenal wife.
oh, oh. Thank
And
you.
Uh, I love her 10,000%, and she's my balance to my madness, because I got a lot of stuff going on, and she not to balance me out and everything. But she's real
Oh,
special in my life,
oh,
real
bless you.
special. And I
Goodness.
just want everybody out there to know how special Tina Otero really is. She's something
Oh.
else. Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you so much. And you are the same to me, that is for sure. And giving me this great opportunity to use my creativity and all of that
yeah,
stuff and everything, which is really me. I was never
yeah.
the worker bee type, if you will,
In that
but it's,
office, I know.
you know, and it's like, I'm just grateful and thankful for you and thank God, God, inner self or whatever source for bringing us together, so we
Yeah,
can work
I
together
mean
to get stuff done.
that higher power, that Father God, He does
Yes.
phenomenal things, and I'm so grateful of how He brought us together. He know what He doing, girl. He knows
Yes.
what He is doing, and this is
True.
truly our time. It's almost as if we've been on a search for each other all of our lives,
Yes.
and
Yes.
it's like here it is. It's
Yes.
just like bam. Okay,
you know.
wow.
Yes.
It's an awesome sisterhood, and I'm so
It
grateful
is.
for you.
I'm
I am.
grateful for you too, Renee. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. But you put
Welcome,
me on the
listen.
spot.
That's right. That's what surprises. It's been on my spirit a minute, and
Oh,
and I tell you personally, I wanted the world to hear today how
oh,
I truly feel about you in my life.
thank you. Thank
Um,
you.
and I know all 275 people plus, and then are looking and watching because our shows go all over, and we usually hit anywhere from 5,000 plus and more all over the world. But people should do this, compliment one another, and share
Yes.
your gratefulness and your thankfulness for the people that are in your life. The things that I do, I cannot do them alone. They don't happen just me. No, it's not about that with me. It takes a team. And
Hmm.
Tina heads up the team. She's super bad, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, she bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. I try. I try my best. That's for sure.
Yeah. You do better than that. You truly do deliver, and you're
Oh,
quite a blessing in my life and to the life of Cameo Models International. So
thank
I
you.
thank you, and I thank God for all the wonderful things He's doing for both of us. It's amazing, amazing. Yeah.
Yes, yes, it is. Oh my goodness.
So, girl, let's get going because I could do this all day because I could talk many things about you and all your greatness and all your
Oh,
goodness. Yes, indeed, I can. I could write a book about you because,
oh,
yeah, that's
thank you.
how well I've come to know you, and it's just awesome. But let's go ahead and welcome everybody to the
Yes,
Power Up Show with Renee and Tina. Welcome, everybody.
yes. Welcome.
Welcome.
Hmm.
We do have an awesome topic. Oh God. Uh, Protocol and that stage mom syndrome. It needs to be talked about, and we're gonna talk about it today. We're gonna break
Yes.
some things down today. We can actually do 2 3 days on this. We're gonna take our little bit of time, and we're gonna break down some very interesting things for all of us to think about. especially moms with teens, moms with small children, and you want to get
Yes.
into the industry of modeling, acting, dancing, and singing. So we want to officially welcome you into the Power Up Show with Renee and Tina. Thanks for being here with us today. The Power Up Show, it is brought to you by Cameo Models Internationale. Now, the C stands for Christ, A is anointing, M is to manifest, E is to edify the Lord, O is the opportunities of God's purpose and plan for all who enter our doors at Cameo Models Internationale. And the purpose of this show, this platform, it's all about knowledge, having knowledge in this industry
Mm,
to go forward. Knowledge is power. And
yes.
we do bring you the $1 million nuggets. We can't take you all the way to the inside of all that we know, but we bring you enough to use your common sense about moving forward in this industry. We know that we do. Yeah, we do. We
Mm-hmm.
do. We do.
Mm-hmm.
So our expertise, our experience, and our excellence, it's top of mind for us when we're coming on with a purpose to deliver information to you. You know, the arts matter, and the arts seem to be the
Mm,
last thing that is considered, especially when there's an economic downfall. But
yes.
we're doing all that we can to keep the arts top of mind for parents at home with small children and teenagers. We've been inside for 8 months with this COVID-19, and
Mm-hmm.
people don't know where to look, where to go, how to engage their kids. And this is a platform to give you that information as well, to show
Yeah.
you how to engage your kids and your teenagers in the arts, because the arts do matter. Absolutely, they do.
Most
So,
certainly do.
with that
Mm-hmm.
being said, I'm going to turn it over to the beautiful Tina Otero, and she's going to bring forth our sponsors. Take it away, Tina.
Yes, thank you so much, Renee. Yes, we have CVE, Christian Vision Entertainment. You're going to go to www.watchcve.com and get that subscription for that streaming service. And we have Studio W Buzz. You're going to go to www.studiowbuzz.com. And there also you get to hear us there too. And they're out of Southern California. Yes, indeed. And of course, Color Be Fabulous, Fierce, and Beautiful with Miss Renee Lacy and the Flory Roberts Cosmetics. Yes, 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 yes. To keep you beautiful. And y'all know I am 1 year younger than God, and this keeps me beautiful and flawless. That is for sure, for sure. And last but not least, Cameo Models International. You're going to go to our website, which is cameomodelonline.com. That's cameomodelonline.com. And you're going to click that button so you can schedule your 20-minute consultation so you can come on and join us and become a Cameo model and have fun with us. Thank you. And
Come
back
on.
to you, Renee. Yes.
She's right about it, everybody. And thank you, Tina, because this is the time to be a Cameo model. The Be a Cameo Model campaign has been on since the top of the year. And we're on it. We ain't letting it go. And we've achieved bringing on board several new, wonderful, talented people. And what we're missing is you. So come on, get on
Yes.
board. Schedule your
Mm-hmm.
appointment so we can see you. Before we get into the topic, I like to power you guys up. And so my power moment words for you today is be focused, be persistent, and never quit on yourself, never quit on your dreams. You know, may not be the strongest person out there. You may not be considered as the most beautiful, but you maybe have a beautiful heart, a beautiful spirit. You may not
Mm-hmm.
be the fastest person out there, but guess what? Whatsoever your divine assignment is,
Yes.
don't you dare give up. Don't you dare quit. Don't you dare give in. Keep on going. Be that unstoppable person and pursue the divine assignment that God has given you. Stay on it.
Mm-hmm.
Stay with it. Don't quit. Don't give up. Don't give in. Be persistent. Stay
Yes.
focused. Be that unstoppable person. Come on now.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Get it done. That's the way you're going to hear it from Renee Lacy. You come on board with me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's the way you're going to hear it. It's no doubt about it. Am I
Mm-hmm.
right about it, Tina? Come on.
I'm so true. And I would like to add to that, it's never too late. Don't give up. It's never, never too late.
Come on. Come
Never
on.
too late.
We're going to encourage you to be great. Absolutely, we are. Be
Yes.
great. Come on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Tina, I'm ready to dive on into this topic. I'm ready to have some fun
Yes.
with it. And,
Yes, me too.
and oh my goodness, everybody listen up, cause and look, if we walking down your street, believe you me, we walking on Faith Street.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people may feel we stepping on some toes, but if we coming down that street, just hold on. It's all good. It's
Yep.
all good. Uh, we do everything that we do in love. Absolutely, we do.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly.
So, our topic, ladies and gentlemen, industry protocol, that stage mom syndrome. Let us break it down for you. And
Yes.
I'm going to start with a brief story. You know, yeah, I've been in the industry 40 years, and over these 40 years, I have run into some stage moms, Tina. Yes, I
Ooh,
have.
I can imagine.
And it's been a very interesting ride in working in the children and junior teen division, because when you're working with junior teens and small children, of course you're working with the mom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And in some cases you're working with the dad. Okay.
Yes.
And so it's also very good and also wonderful, because we've always said that, as a mom, dad, bringing in a child or teenager, we're going to take the mom and dad by the hand, and we're going to walk you into the industry. All along the way, you're going to be learning exactly what and how to move your child the right way in this industry. And we won't lead you astray. But let me give you a small story. And Cameo Models International, our specialty is fashion show production. So we're setting up a production, and in setting up a production, you have multiple scenes in that production. So say we do 14 scenes, and 3 of the 14 scenes may be dedicated to the children and teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
And so in setting up the scene for the children, there's a lineup of maybe 10 children. And so, Tina, say your daughter might be child number 3 in
Mm-hmm.
that scene. That's a wonderful thing that your child has positioning in that scene and gonna be
Mm-hmm.
seen and walk that runway and everything. And so how about a parent will just start barking and saying, no, 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 no. I must have my child be number 1.
Wow, really?
Really.
That's that's I don't know what to say about
And
that.
it has happened. I just shared a true story. It has happened. And
Wow.
you can talk to the parent on the sidelines and say, well, I'm the producer, I'm the director, the lineup has been set, your child is on stage being
Mm-hmm.
seen and have the opportunity to present.
Yes.
What
Mm-hmm.
really is the problem? The child is not having a problem, it's the parent that's barking. A lot of noise,
Wow.
a lot of noise, a lot of noise. And
Wow.
then trying to create upsets amongst other models and talent, and just at that moment being the mother, the parent is being queen bee. Got to be seen, got to be heard,
Mm.
got to make noise, got to do this, got to do this. My child's got to be first, 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 first. And
Mm.
there's almost as if the parent doesn't even hear you. They have blinders on.
Wow.
Their ears are closed. They don't want to understand the protocol of the agency.
Mm.
So that being said, the only alternative to a director or show director like me is to either the show goes on, the lineup does not change, and
Mm-hmm.
especially not at last moment,
Mm-hmm.
or pull the child out of the show altogether.
Wow. Mm.
So yeah,
Wow.
yeah. When there's no reason and you cannot reason with the parent, nothing seems reasonable.
Mm.
No real objective can be met to please anyone.
Mm.
So the last resort is to you let it go. You let it go and moving on.
Mm.
So with that being said, Tina, I'll turn it over to you, because
Yeah.
maybe parents mean well, but oh my gosh, are overly zealous in their intentions in reference to the positioning of their child. Would you say?
Yes, it is. And it's very problematic. And even in other industries, employers or even sports teams, kids' teams are having problems with this. Parents are very gung ho. And even if the child is very talented, they don't realize that they could be ruining the child's career if that child is choosing to really pursue the arts or even sports, even. That's pretty bad. Now, we know. parents mean well. And for small kids, yes, we want the parents to be there, to be a support for the parents and be a support for whatever team or corporation such as Cameo Models International. But when it comes to running the show, let Mr. Lacy or me or whoever, or even our videographer, photographer, if they want their child to stand or be in a certain way, allow that. You're there. It's okay. It's like you wouldn't, if your child has an opportunity to be in a movie or something or a TV show, you wouldn't go, no, I want my child to stand over here near Miss So and so. I don't want them to be beside. You can't do that. You can't do that. And it's like you're
You
really messing up your child's opportunities.
you just said it, and we were doing a movie with Bruce Willis here in Richmond, Virginia. I'll never forget it. And we sent extras down to be on set as requested, and several extras from Cameo Models International were selected. There was a particular young lady as they were working, the director's working in his position, and they're working on all the scenes, et cetera, et cetera. This particular model from Cameo Model stepped up to the director. Now, hear me. Stepped up to the director and said to the director, I don't want to be an extra. I want to play that role next to Bruce Willis. And the director looked at her and said, and who
Wow.
are you? And she stated her name, and she said, and what agency did you come from? And she said, Cameo Models International. Who sent you? Renee Lacy. So he said, the director said, get me Renee Lacy on the phone. Boom, da, 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 and
Yeah.
all of his people were moving. They got me on the phone, and the director politely shared with me, I will be sending da, 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 back to the agency. She is being escorted off the set.
Mm-hmm. Wow. See
How
what
you
people
going
do?
how you going to step up to Hollywood and change Hollywood? How are you going? You tell me that. Answer that one
it's
for me.
it's Oh God, it's a problem. Even down to even a friend of mine, she does HR, human resources work. She finds issues with parents wanting to put their experience in on the resume, the parents wanting to go into the job interview. It's like
Yeah,
it's becoming a different world. And these parents, yes, you love your children, you want the best for them, you want to put them on the right track no matter what industry they're in,
yeah,
but you're getting in the way of your child. Even if it's a
and
small child, a minor, you're getting in
yeah,
the way.
and I'm going to add to what you just said concerning parents interviewing with children. Yes, if your child is under 18, and I'm interviewing with a national agent, of course, I'm going to have the parents sitting in on that entire arrangement,
Yep.
and they will sit, listen, hear all that's being said in reference to determining next levels for your child or your teenager. That
Mhm.
is very, very, very important to me. But you can't come into a meeting like that and decide to change the direction of that national agent director,
Wow.
much less at Cameo Models International. But of
Mm.
course, the parent would have say so, and in reference to moving their child's careers forward in the national industry, they should
Mhm.
know, and I'm excited about that. Okay, but there's
Yep.
just a difference, a fine line, which
Yeah.
leads me to my next piece, which is respecting the director and producer
Yes.
of an agency.
Mhm.
There must be a respect at some level for the guidelines the presidents has set forth at a professional business. Okay.
Yes.
Now, there are a lot of fly by night mom and pops shops that are set up in a home or this or that or the other, and they're trying to
Mhm.
produce wannabe models. They have no guidelines, they have no rules. Yeah, if I was involved in something like that, I'd be questioning every move too. Yeah, I would.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
But when you walk into a
Yes.
pro agency that's operating on a higher level in the industry, there's got to be respect for the groundwork, the guidelines, the rules that all have
Mhm.
that there is that protocol with that
Mhm.
agency that should be respected.
Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. And
Yes.
of course, if you don't go along with it, no, you don't have to sign with that agency. Absolutely, you
Mhm.
don't. But
Exactly.
I know that at Cameo Models International, we have rules. And I'm gonna shout out my mother. Gloria, hallelujah, for my mama.
Mhm.
Because a lot of the rules, guidelines, and all that been set in order. I was raised by some guidelines by my mama. See, and a lot of people are going to come to you,
Yep.
Tina, and
Mm-hmm.
they have not had an order in their life in reference to simply saying please, saying thank you, um, overall manners. A lot of kids don't have that. Come on,
Mm. Yeah.
knowing how to say hello when they come into a door, entering a room, or even making a proper exit. Just get up and shoom, they're gone. It's like, whoa, whoa, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
You know, um, guidelines in their dress, in their hair care, in their personal hygiene.
Mm-hmm.
These are some of the basics that definitely need to be reviewed in the beginnings of someone coming into Cameo Models International. And
Exactly.
we have that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And if a parent is not offering that at home, okay, there are two sets of parents. There are two sets of parents. One set that wants the personality, self-esteem building, self-encouragement, and all of these values and morals instilled in their child. There's another
Mm-hmm.
parent that if they didn't get it, they don't want it, and they're gonna be
Wow.
unruly, and they're gonna be rowdy, and they're gonna be, and that's how they're raising their child. And then they may turn your
Wow.
child over to you, and then they want you to take it from there. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, and if in fact you coming on board with Cameo Models International, Tina, you know this of me and anybody that's worked in my atmosphere for more than 40 years. I'm very
Yep.
firm in my teachings and presentation. And
Mm-hmm.
get it honest. Come straight from my mama, come straight from my dad. I
Yep.
was raised in a military family. We had order,
Mm-hmm.
we had respect, we had honor.
Yep.
And I was taught all of those things in
Mm-hmm.
my life. And yes, I respect any business that has good order, great guidelines, and great respect for
Mm.
management. I
Mm-hmm.
truly, truly, truly do.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and you touched on something. I think what happens when it comes to entertainment type industry things and even sports, I think people see it as a business, but then again, they don't see it, that they don't realize it's work and it's a job that we do too. And we have to
Yeah,
follow the protocols. And I think
it
that's what
is.
happens to a lot of people. They don't see it as that, like their job that they just came off from to pick up their kid to bring to us. I think they really see it as, oh, this is just some extracurricular thing. And they assume that that's the case for us that are doing bringing
Yes,
this to them. And it's like, no,
yes,
this is a business, this is a job. We have
yes,
protocol, we have paperwork, we got computer stuff, we got platforms to work on. This
yes,
is a
yes,
job like your
yes,
job, so please respect it. And yes, we are looking out for your child, and yes, we want you there, but
yes.
please understand, respect us as we respect you.
To add to that, Tina, if you as a model talent decide to just pick up and go to Hollywood or New York, a lot of people want to start right from where you get your own publicist, you get your own PR people, you get your own this and that and the other. And a lot of and you pay money for that, big money for that. Yeah, you do. And a lot of the publicists and PR people and your stylists and all of this,
Mm-hmm.
they sit with you and give you a lot of these guidelines in reference to how to handle yourself in the media, in any type of interviews and all that you're doing. Um, you have to have certain things in order in reference to whatever this brand, this persona of this brand that you want to present to the public.
Yes.
And if you don't stop to work on it now, you're going to be lost in the sauce and end up paying major, major dollars for folks to help you to really pull your brand together. What is your brand going to be representing? Are you going to be about a whole lot of nonsense and 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 what is the word? It's a word that I'm looking for in reference to your personality being on the downside and be about low living, low life. Are you going to be up on the high side
Yep.
and presenting your greatness and being this compassionate person, showing this loving person? Or you're going to be on the bad side and just there's just a difference in how America will
Mm-hmm.
perceive you. And when they get ready to buy that ticket to see you on stage as a singer, or in the movies as an actor, or on stage doing a fashion show, representing a top designer.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you've got to have it together. So communications, Tina,
Yes.
and bringing updates. How do we combat this stage mom syndrome? How do we do it at Cameo?
We stay on top of communicating with the parents and the models. And of course, if you're a minor, we make sure the information goes to the parent. To the parent, we know you the decision for your child. We get that. We understand that. But we call you, we send email, we send text messages, we do Facebook Messenger or Instagram DM or whatever. However, we make sure you know what's going on, when it's going on, what time you're supposed to be there, and what you need to prepare. So we do that. The unfortunate thing that we tend to experience, right, Renee? People don't always communicate with us.
Oh,
Oh
oh,
God,
oh,
because that makes I try not to think that you're just ignoring, but my
yeah,
thing is, I'm worried. Is there something wrong? Is the family okay?
yeah,
It puts us
yeah,
in that mind. We're not necessarily thinking, well, maybe they're not interested. No, 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 no. You signed up, you paid, you were in some shows. I know you're still interested. Why are you not communicating back to us? At least let us
yeah.
know, hey, we okay, but things are going on. We don't have to know all your business. We don't have to do that. We don't
No,
need that. You can just
no.
say, hey, a little something going on, but we'll be in touch. And yes, be in touch because we are being in touch with you through all of those means. And of course,
I'm
if you're
telling you.
on Facebook, and a lot of you are, we know that you see us through your news feed. Come on now. Really?
Yes, we do.
Really?
Yes, we do. You
You
know,
know?
one thing I don't like to do as an agent, if you're on my team, you're on board, you're on my model roster, is to chase you. It's not my business to chase you. And with all the communication that we put out, at least respect the agency enough to respond back. And
Yes.
it is sharing with us too that teenagers in particular don't utilize their social media in the way that you think they utilize their social
True.
media.
Hmm.
Not for business, on the business side anyway. For foolishness, yeah,
Yeah.
okay. They gonna do the foolish stuff. All right.
Hmm.
But when it comes to really understanding how to build a brand, no, no.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
And
Uh-uh.
yeah,
And you know
that's
what
the
I
big
wanted to
difference.
think?
What,
What
what?
comes to mind? That one model that we have, she's still on our roster. Her name begins with a V.
Ah,
And remember that day you got that call and she had the look that the other place wanted and they were going to pay her nice bucks and
yeah,
we could not get in contact with her. It's like, oh
yeah,
my God, are you kidding me?
yeah,
So yes,
yeah,
we
yeah,
do
yeah.
have opportunities and jobs, but if we can't contact you, if some agency wants to see you, how are you going to get that? Could have been another, just to do an
Communicate.
ad, that could have been five to
Yeah,
$10,000 in her pocket, but she never
communicate.
responded back.
Never, 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 never. And yeah, Tina, that's a biggie. Communication means everything, people. Communicate. We bring you the updates. I mean, some of y'all even tell me, "Oh, Miss Lacy, I'm getting the emails. Yeah, I'm getting them. I'm I'll get your text messages. Yeah, I'm getting." But a little group, there's a small group that just has a problem with communicating. And when it comes to parents, back to moms, we need you to communicate. We stay on top of communication. We need you to communicate. Your young 5-year old is not going to be the person communicating, but you would be. So
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be important that you as a mom communicate, stay in touch, stay on top of the updates and all that we're bringing to you concerning company business. So
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk about two areas. I want to talk about the mom syndrome when it comes to theater productions, fashion show productions, and movie, film, and TV and print productions. You
Mm-hmm.
know, when you look at theater, you can consider them as an ensemble people working together, an
Yes.
ensemble putting together a theater production. Fashion shows at Cameo Models International, you can
Hmm.
consider them an ensemble. We're working
Yes.
together to build that fashion event for that client.
Hmm.
So I want to say to moms out there that those are not star making vehicles, meaning that your child is not going to be singled out to be the star.
Hmm.
No. But
Exactly.
when you look at movies, film, TV commercial, magazine print, if it's about your child, if it's about you as a model talent, those items are star power building
Hmm.
items because it's about you.
Yep.
Everybody hear me. The problem comes in when folks are working in an ensemble situation.
Hmm.
And we've seen it even after last year's Discover Me Showcase USA. Everybody was recognized, everybody was seen and heard, everybody got awards and everything. But if somebody didn't get enough, and if it was a parent, Tina, what did they do? Drop out. Am I
Yep,
right?
they sure did. And that's so
Drop.
crazy. It's like, come on.
As opposed to continuing when they were there and made contact with national agents. And you're going to
Yes.
drop?
I
See,
don't
you're going to
understand
drop.
that.
That's not on the agency. That's a problem with the parent.
Yep.
See, that's a problem, a big problem with the parent.
Yep. And parents need to know you're not going to always be selected for certain things. You're not going to always get number one, but still stay in there. If your child really wants to learn that craft, they're going to progress, get better and better and better and better, and they're going to be picked and selected, you know? And then you don't want to put your child or yourself in a situation where an agency may be looking for. You have that thing that they want, but we can't contact you, so we can't rely or depend on you. So we're going to
Yeah,
pick someone else or give that
yeah,
agency, hey, we haven't been in touch with this one, or that person hasn't been in touch with us. So what about this one instead that do keep in contact with us, and we know that they're there.
yeah. And as dynamic as our fashion shows are, and we work as an ensemble, we work together, we work as a group, we still have
Yeah.
parents that would be, I don't know, thinking something else, otherwise minded. After
Oh goodness.
all the big production, all the big applause, all the big awareness, all the big, just the excitement of it all, and you still gonna have a parent thinking something else.
Mm,
Why? Why? You know, it's always gonna be. It's just puzzling to me
yeah.
in that area because on the agency side, that's a part of our promoting not only the agency brand, but anybody that's involved in those fashion shows. We're promoting your brand, and it's been that's one of my big $1 million successes actually in being able to get my model seen and heard.
Hmm.
And I learned that a long time ago how successful fashion shows could be if they're done right, if they're done in big production fashion and all. And I had
Hmm.
that gift. So I took that vehicle and I just
Yes.
ran with it. And it's been just big success for Cameo Models International for sure.
Hmm.
And so, yeah, understand the star making vehicles. Cameo Models has star making vehicles, but when we're working as an ensemble, my slogan is this: we all shine together as one star.
Yes.
We
Yes.
all shine together as one
Exactly.
star. There is no favoritism. Not in
Hmm.
Cameo Models International. I'm not going to have it. I'm not going to have jealousies amongst the women. I'm not going to have it.
Yeah. Thank
Not at
goodness.
not at
Hmm.
Cameo Models International. I'm not gonna have it. There's not gonna be this prima donna syndrome. You can leave that at the door. Yeah, don't even think about calling me. You know,
Exactly.
I see
Hmm.
too many beautiful people, men, women, children, cuteness. I
Yep.
see it. I live it. It's my life. And I'm not talking about necessarily the most beautiful face. I see beautiful faces,
Hmm.
but I see beautiful spirits, beautiful hearts,
Yes.
beautiful minds that look great, petite, tall, curvy, trendsetters that are just fabulous across the board. So see,
Mm-hmm.
all nationalities, black,
Yes.
white, Indian, Asian, Puerto Rican, Haitian. I mean, you name it. I see it. I've been around it. I love it, love it, love it, love it.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand what real beauty, real personality is. I get it.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And I know what my clients and everything are looking for sure, for sure, for sure. The moment that person that's listening to me and viewing me, and if you're sitting there and thinking that, yeah, I'm beautiful, I'm all of that and all that, I want you to get over that,
Yeah.
get over that, and really get into an understanding of your personality. Who are you really?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Who are you really?
Exactly.
When Tina and I get off of this live, we have a whole nother life that we live, and we understand who we are on live and off live.
Yep.
Okay, and we keep it
True.
real. We get it. We keep it
Mm-hmm.
real. Okay.
True.
it,
You got that
it,
right.
girl, it's really, really real. We've seen each other, on and off live. We've been around each other. We understand each other's personalities. I mean, we get it. When it's time to be on, it's time to be on. When it's time to be
Mm-hmm.
off, it's time to be off. That
Yep.
person out there that's sitting there and then want to be beautiful 24/7, I feel for you, honey, because I can't
Whew.
live a life like I can't.
No. Mm-mm.
Cannot, cannot.
Mm-mm.
So Tina, let's talk about rehearsals and the
Oh.
importance of rehearsals.
Wow, I was shocked when I first joined. When a parent was telling the child, you told the child to do one thing, and the parent was telling them to do something else, and the poor child was like, "Okay,
Who do I listen to? Which way do I go?
yeah."
Mm-hmm,
That's
mm-hmm,
stress on a child because they know you're the person that's in the position to do the training and the teaching, and then the parents go, and then they know the parent as somebody they're supposed to obey in life. So that was a hard lesson for that poor baby. Oh my God, that's just I. Oh
Parents, let
God,
me help you. Let me help you. We do have rehearsals, but we have to draw the line. There can
yes.
be no distractions. There can be no interruptions when the director is at the top. There can be no advice, sideline critiques. No, no,
No.
can't have
Mm-mm.
it. Can't have it. If you wanted to do all of that, why'd you come to me? Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Why did you come to me? So our rehearsals are restricted.
Mm-hmm.
We do draw the line. There's a place that you can sit out in the lobby, okay, and allow
Yep.
us to have the undivided attention of your child as we're growing them in the development of this industry.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it doesn't hurt anybody. We good with children. We good with teenagers. We good. We have
Exactly.
a ton. We have a
Exactly.
tons of fun. Tons of
Mm-hmm.
fun. Absolutely, we do. And
Yes.
so yeah, I don't need your help, parents. No, I don't.
Mm.
The only time that I need your help is to make sure you pick your child up on time and be sure you understand the homework that your child is going to be experiencing, and you can help them with homework along the way. And we're always a phone call away if you have any questions about any of the curriculum and everything that your child is studying. But other than that, guess what? I got it. I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
got it.
you do, and you said the key thing. We're a phone call away because we
Yeah,
already communicating with you and what's expected from bottom to top. What they need to
yeah.
wear, how they need to sound, what they
Tell me
need to
about it.
rehearse, practice on when they're at home before they come
Because
back. The next time, we already got this. You
guess what,
just
Tina's always surprised me. Guess what? The parent does not go to school with the child. Why do they have to come to the agency and sit in on the rehearsals? I got one answer to that. One,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
because our rehearsals are like a show and they love it. They love it. And
Yes,
I've
yes.
seen so many parents go, "Oh my God, I should be doing this myself." Yeah, but that's okay. Take the course. Yes, take the
Yep.
course if that's what you want to
Mm-hmm.
do. But we've got it on the other side. Believe you me, I know how to run an hour or 2 hour session with your
Yes.
child or your teenager. And in the end, what you're looking for is results. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to
Mm-hmm.
have the results and all that you are looking
Exactly.
for sure, for sure, for sure. So
I'm
let's talk
telling you.
about this, Tina. Let's talk about
Mm-hmm.
how to keep parents happy. And what we've come up with is communication. We're going to
Mm-hmm.
communicate with you.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna inform you. Absolutely,
Yes.
we're going to keep you up to date. Yes, we are.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to have rehearsals for viewing only, or you can sit out in the other room or follow up with us later. And we're going to make sure that your child has equalized time. How
Yes.
about that? Yeah. Yeah. We're going to make sure your child has equalized time. Don't worry about that. We got that.
Yep.
We got that.
I'm telling you.
So let's ask some important questions. I want to ask some questions to the audience out there because I want to find out if anybody listening, do you think that you have the stage mom syndrome? Uh-oh. Tina, here we go.
Okay. Do you have the stage mom syndrome? Okay. All
Tina.
right. I don't know. Come on, people. You all need to get your pen and paper and write these down.
Yeah. We got something for you to think about. So Tina, go ahead. Go with number one.
Yes. You are a pusher. You
Oh,
know. Too much time at the studio. You know.
you
Are
know what
you
that means?
overdoing it?
No, you know what I mean, Tina. If they know that you uh desire a certain type of coffee, if they learn too much about me or you behind the scene, yet you spending too much time at the studio.
Exactly.
For
Exactly.
sure, for sure,
Exactly.
for sure, for sure.
Exactly.
It's because it's just not about that. Okay,
Mm-mm.
I got one. I got one. Um, if you're that mom that comes to the studio and you decided to create a group of other moms and all you want to do is sit there and talk about the other kids,
Wow, that's
that's
horrible.
horrible.
That's
Horrible.
horrible. That's horrible.
Horrible.
Oh
Horrible.
goodness.
That is stage mom syndrome for sure.
That's horrible. I don't like that
Yep.
at all. That's an
Nope.
automatic out. You
Tell
gotta
me about
go.
it.
You
It's
got
trouble.
so
Trouble.
sorry that your child will suffer for that, but you can't have that. Can't have that.
Yeah. Those
Mm-mm.
items right there are meant to tear down your empire as a business.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
you gotta be careful about that. Ain't no problem folks being friends and making friends and all of that, but when you decide to turn it into ugliness and really want to tear down a small child
Yeah,
and
that's
their confidence,
horrible.
something's wrong with that.
Yeah, that's a
Something's wrong with
sickness in itself. That's a
that.
whole nother
Absolutely.
topic. Hmm
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Or check this out. You go from Linda Good to the Incredible Hulk when your child doesn't have their way. I'm calling the police. How about that? I'm calling the police because there's no
See,
reason for that. Yeah.
girl, you see them step out of it's like, wait a minute. What's going on with you today? Ooh, girl. Horrible.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Absolutely horrible behavior. And then you wonder why your child acts up the way they act. And yeah, you wonder why you're not making progress. And you wonder. Check yourself now.
Yep.
Check yourself
Yep.
before you correct yourself. Yeah,
Yes.
you do.
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
Mm.
I got a good one
Wow.
for you, Tina. I got a good one. Y'all listen to
What?
this.
Uh-huh.
When that stage mom starts studio hopping because she's got to be boss, she's got to be queen bee, she's got to be heard because stuff just was not right for herself, for her child, and she just got to have it her way. So she gonna come from this place and go to the next one and create same trouble over there, move from that one, go to the next studio, create same trouble over there. Pastor talk about that in church.
Yeah.
It's a thing called church hopping over too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You was a problematic over here at such and such a church. You're gonna bring the problem over here. You ain't getting fed the right way over here because pastor gonna bring it to you right. Then you gonna move on and
Exactly.
take the trouble. Girl,
And people do that. People are
studio
notorious for that,
hopping.
unfortunately. Mm-hmm.
Studio hopping. If they don't get
Mm-hmm.
it their way, Miss Queen Bee, oh honey, she gonna create havoc. Yes.
Yes, it's horrible.
Yes.
And then, you have people that they don't realize that their antics start to affect the family, the dad,
Oh God.
grandparents, and especially, and even the child. Suddenly your
Mhm.
child's dream is lost from all of that stuff. It's like,
Yes.
why? Your
Yes.
child really want to get into this industry and this business. And usually children that have that wherewithal and that forthrightness to want to do this, they know they I think they instinctually know how they should and should not be, and the problem
Yes,
is the parent.
I I do too, Tina. I do too. And the sad factor of the person that loses in this whole syndrome of moms, stage moms, it is the child.
Yes,
And
yes.
that's so hurtful because this mom is really trying to live her dreams through the child. And it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't work. It does not work.
No.
Parents, pull back and allow your children to soar. Allow them to spread their wings and fly like
Mm-hmm.
an eagle. Allow them to really get into their creative of the arts if this is a platform for them. In the end, you'll know, I will know as an agent if modeling, acting, dancing, singing is really for them, or did you
Yes.
come on board just to build a personality? Maybe you're working on self esteem, self confidence, and
Mm-hmm.
self worth and self acceptance. Maybe those are the real bottom line issues. Maybe your child might end up wanting to be an astronaut or work in corporate America or be a ball player. You don't know.
Yes.
But
Yes.
but a parent, you cannot live your life through your
You
child.
can't. No, you
No,
can't.
no.
And I really feel sorry for children or the parents, and we've seen this too. The child has the talent and they're dynamic, but the parent may be even a little jealous of the child
Oh,
and keep the child from pursuing their dream.
Tina,
That's horrible.
that is, it is. You look up one day and you wonder why so and so's not coming to the workshops, and it's like, okay, you start looking at analyzing the behaviors of the
Yes.
parent and what have you, and you hear some things that have come forth from the child, and put two and two together. Yeah,
Yeah.
and that has
That's
happened.
so sad.
It's
That's
very,
so
very, very
sad.
sad. It's very sad, but and it's sad that some parents have not had the fortunate opportunity to live their dream when they were a child. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
many adults grow up, you get into corporate or what have you, and I've seen that adult actually come to Cameo Models International and pursue their dreams. That's wonderful,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
the pitfalls is if you've grown up and you've had children and you're trying to live your dream through your child. No, it does not work.
Yeah. It doesn't
Mm,
work that way. It doesn't
it
work.
doesn't.
And like I want to share, like from earlier, this is a profession. We're training your child to be in a profession. So professions have expectations that you have to meet. So we're helping you meet those expectations. So when those jobs do come, your child can be placed.
Absolutely.
This isn't
Absolutely.
just some willy-nilly side thing to do just after school because you want something to do. No, this is
No,
a profession. We're preparing you to be in this entertainment business, and also you get the advantage of knowing how to be and how to act when you're ready to pursue other professions too.
it's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. We
Yes.
hope we have helped you all with a few $1 million nuggets here today in reference to overcoming the stage mom syndrome. Play this back. Play it for friends that you
Yes.
may be going through, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Because other friends listen to other friends, and they sit back and look and go, you
Mhm.
might want to do
Mhm.
something a little bit differently because you can see the stress and the strain it's taken on the child. The child and teen is the most important factor that we're talking about today. So let's be respectful of the agency and the agency director and the protocol to create
Yes.
happy showcases and happy endings and grand experiences for the child. It's about the child.
Mhm.
It's
Mhm.
about the child and the teen. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So,
Mhm.
thank you all for listening to that piece today. And we're going to go forward and talk about some good energy in your health. Tina, you want to bring it forward? Good energy, girl. Gotta
Yes,
have it in
yes.
this industry.
Good
Gotta have it.
energy and health. Of course, everybody, young and old, make sure you're drinking that water, eating those vegetables, and you have to think about that as far as improving or helping the quality of your life. Because we don't know how long any of us will be here, but at least you can work on adapting to improving the quality of your life so you can have the energy to do things like rehearse, like to go on jobs after you come from your regular job, you know. So you
Absolutely.
want to be able to make sure you're eating right, drinking your water, eating your vegetables, getting some rest. That's paramount. That's just as important. Making sure you're getting your rest. Please do that so you can be perky and energetic for whatever comes your way. You want to be ready. That's the bottom line. Taking care of your health will help you be ready for anything. And that's what you need
Absolutely.
to understand and make sure you address in your life, you know. Like some of you know my story of things I've been working on with me. Yes, still that's a constant. That's a lifetime thing. It's not something that I stop once I reach a goal and go back to old habits. No, 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 no. Once you make positive changes to set things in motion for your health, you continue that. You don't stop, you continue it. You got to be
Absolutely.
consistent and persistent with it. Yes, indeed.
Being
Yes.
in good health and having good energy, it's going to help you when it comes to rehearsals, your overall preparation, and being ready in presentation for clients. We encourage all of our models to understand our shine philosophy, which is the S is your smile, H is honesty, I is intelligence, N is no nonsense, and E is the extra effort that you put forth in these things that you hear Tina and I talking about here. And always continue to go forward being COVID covered. Wear that
Yes.
mask and continue to wash those hands. You don't hear people
Mm-hmm.
talking about it all the time, but wash
Mm.
those hands, wear that mask, and practice your social distancing so that you can actually participate in your vision, mission, and your dreams. That's very, very,
Yes.
very important. Very important. So thank you, Tina, for that. And I'm going to go
Welcome.
forward and talk about Discover Me Showcase USA, because with all this we've been talking about, we
Yes.
want to encourage parents that have small children and teenagers to get them enrolled in Discover Me Showcase USA. We have new enrollment
Mm-hmm.
information that's posted up on our website and all. The Cameo iPop Kids Rock, it's for kids and juniors, and we have a positioning for you at Discover Me Showcase USA. If you've been looking to actually introduce your children to national agents from New York, from California, Los Angeles, from Hawaii, even as far away as the Virgin Islands. We have agents that will be chiming in live on Zoom at Discover Me Showcase
Yes.
USA. Yeah, we found a way to do it. Yes, we did. And
Mm-hmm.
because the arts matter, and we know that everybody's been in the house for the last 8 months. You've been in the house,
Mm.
you don't know where to go to take your
Yeah.
kids and introduce them to the arts and all, and you want to keep your kids engaged in the arts. We found a safe and healthy way to be able to do it. And so we're calling on teachers, we're calling on parents, we're calling on church groups, and with children and teens organizations to take a look at Discover Me
Mm-hmm.
Showcase USA. We have
Mm-hmm.
a free training setup that goes with your preparation to get you ready to be seen and heard by the national
Yes.
agents. Yes, we do. But
Mm-hmm.
now would be the time to actually get registered for Discover Me Showcase USA. It is a great activity with a great arts curriculum. You don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss it. It's filled
Mm-hmm.
with education. It is filled with knowledge. As a matter of fact, we always like to say Discover Me Showcase USA is where education meets the arts and the arts meets education. And we just love
Yes.
that because there's a lot of educational components that go along with this that are going to be helpful to the children, teens, and most importantly, the parent as well. If you want to get your kids discovered in the national industry. So
Mm-hmm.
we're bringing the agents to you. We want you to call us,
Yes.
email us, or go to our website and you'll find the information for Discover Me Showcase USA right there. When you read it, if you're loving it, schedule that appointment with us right away so that we can get
Yes.
going and get your child in his or her division and be seen and heard for Discover Me Showcase USA. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, indeed.
So, Tina, with that being said, I'm going to turn it over to you for our mindset word of the day. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
take it away, Tina.
Yes. Yes, our mindset word for today is respect. Yes, indeed. Like listen to that Aretha Franklin song. That's for sure. It's like it's a feeling of deep admiration for someone or something that it lists by their abilities and qualities and achievements. You know, and one thing about it's different. I'm just thinking you thinking of respecting of people on the outside. Most important, you need to respect yourself on the inside. So you need to have a deep confirmation and admiration of yourself, so you
Mm,
can do respectful things and be respectful. You know, I find it interesting when I looked up this word to get the meaning, it has nothing in here about respecting of self. And I think that's extremely important. And
yeah,
that keeps you
yeah.
from not settling for less. It keeps you from not
Mm,
taking on stuff that you don't need to take on. Because I find
mm,
sometimes you have people that have been taught to not speak up, just accept things, you know, and sometimes people will get offended, but that means, hold up, maybe they're not respecting you. So you have to make
mhm.
adjustments and how you want to deal with and handle that. But yes,
Yeah,
respect
yeah.
yourself and respect others. That's it.
Phenomenal word for the day, Tina. Being an absolutely, I
Yes,
love it, love it, love it, love
yes,
it. Respect,
yes.
respect. Going
Mm-hmm.
forward, ladies and gentlemen, you know I always like to talk to you about Florida Roberts. And yes, the store is open, and we've been so blessed to have folks come on board and they're receiving their Florida Roberts skincare kit. But I want to talk to you about my everything cream. I always do, and I always will, because I love it.
Yes.
And I want to just share with the ladies out there, if you have messed up in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, and 60s, and your skin is just not where you want it to be, my
Mm-hmm.
everything cream will pull it all back together for you. It will do that. I promise you, it will do that. And like I said, if you messed up, a lot of people were early smokers, or you were early drinkers, or you were eating improperly. All these things that you ingested into your body, it eventually shows up on your skin,
Mm-hmm.
and you want to be able to reverse the hands of time. Well, my everything cream will help to do that for you. It will help to do that for you. My everything cream takes care of the frowns on the forehead, the puffiness under the eyes, any frowns around your smile area, your lips, and your neckline, that dégagé. My everything cream, I'm telling you,
Mm-hmm.
it will help to make the corrections in your skin and bring your skin back to
Mm-hmm.
what you expect it to be. Get
Yes.
my everything cream. Look at the link above. You can click the link above and you can view the whole catalog. You want to get my everything cream. It needs
Yes.
to be on your dresser tomorrow. Get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get
Yes.
it. My
Yes.
everything cream. Look at Tina. Look at Renee. Look at our skin. Oh my God. My everything cream is a big part of our beauty regimen. It is.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
it's only found at Florida Roberts and Color Me Beautiful. My everything cream. Ladies, I'm telling you, and gentlemen, it is a must have. Gotta have it, gotta have it. Get it, get it, get it. Check that link above. Order it today. So
Mm-hmm.
thank you for allowing me to do that. In closing the show, the
Yes.
industry news is simply this. Discover Me Showcase USA is coming this November. Our celebrity guest model is Rochelle Hunter Mosley. We're so excited to
Yes.
have her. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
God, oh my God, oh my God.
Yes.
And guess what? We do have comedian Wendy Lee on board,
Yes.
ready to go. And
Mm-hmm.
guess what? We have song stylist Ronald Holt on board and ready to go. We have international agents from New York, Los Angeles, Hawaii, uh,
Mm-hmm.
the Virgin Islands, St. Croix, and down in North Carolina. And there's several more out of New York. I'm going to be making the big announcement on this coming Thursday.
Okay.
When we do the winner circle. But
Okay.
I'm so excited about Discover Me
Yes.
Showcase USA. It is going to be a big show.
Yes.
And most importantly, I'm so excited for the talent and all that's participating, because it is my divine assignment to get you guys seen and heard by the right
Mm-hmm.
people around the world. It's not my job to hold on to you. It's my job to coach you properly and to get you seen and heard. I understand
Mm-hmm.
my divine assignment, and I want you to be the next fashion model acting star discovered in this industry the right way. I want to see your dreams coming true. So that is the industry buzz. Discover Me
Yes.
Showcase USA It's coming right here to Richmond, Virginia. We're hosting
Mm-hmm.
big clients from all over the world just for you. Yep.
Yes. Awesome.
So excited, Tina. I'm excited,
Mm-hmm. I
girl.
know I am, and nervous.
Don't
Yes.
be nervous. It's really a thrill to be able to be in front of the people that make the big advertising decisions in the whole wide world. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we're connected and we're making it happen for sure, for sure.
Yes.
So awesome show today, awesome topic today, and discussing the protocol of the stage mom syndrome. Wow, good topic, Tina.
Mm.
Great, great, great topic.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Absolutely. So you all play this back, share it with friends, and what have
Mm-hmm.
you. Very important topic for everybody to hear, listen, and learn from. And we're going to close the show out today. And you know the way that I like to do it is to continue to have you to believe in yourself and to use your imagination and visualization to see your dreams coming true and affirm the fact that nothing, and I mean nothing and nobody, is going to stand in your way. And use your enthusiasm. They say when you use your enthusiasm, watch out because you can
Mm-hmm.
catch it from yourself. Tina and
Yes.
I catch it all the time, staying joyful
Yes.
and happy and all and everything that we do.
Yes.
So,
Mm-hmm.
Tina, you know what we're going to tell them? What we're going to tell them? What we're going to tell them?
Yes. 1, 2, 3. With
With
everything you
everything that
do,
you do,
do
do
it
it
with
with excellence.
excellence.